And we are live. Welcome back to another episode of this sports related podcast. I'm D Noseball. I'm here with Chris. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Because
Man,
it's a lot going on. The
it's a
playing
lot
game
going on.
happened. Steph just went nuclear. I just don't know what to say at this point, bro. Because I thought he was past it. I thought Horford was past it. Them dudes played great. Chris, I I guess we can just start getting into it.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna start with Steph because I kind of enjoyed that game and there was a lot of context between him and Kawhi. I want to go and rip the band-aid off of this Orlando Paolo situation. I didn't expect Twitter to react like that. You seen some of that stuff?
Mm-mm.
What? What? Okay, we finna just turn some of this into some mini rant. Some of that stuff got crazy. I ain't gonna count.
I bet. Yeah, I missed I was seeing all the steps praise and all that. I guess I missed the Palo slander.
Bro, it was it was low key bad. I ain't gonna count. Um,
Dang.
did you watch the game?
Yeah.
Like what did how did you feel? Like what like stood out to you? Because it's just like they I don't even know what to say at this point.
It's like Bane was left out on an island. Um, it's just real disappointing. I think they left a lot of guys hanging. Like you brought Bane, you traded all the picks for Bane, and then he get there, and then y'all don't do your job.
To go in the
Did you see this?
Van Carroll hanging and
Yeah,
look out in the first row.
I didn't see he hit somebody in the head.
And then threw a medicine ball,
What did
bro.
he doing?
This is the type of shit you see in middle school or high school.
Was fired at yes for too.
I'm a launch. So yeah. He didn't even say nothing to her either.
She's okay.
Yeah. I seen the scared to shoot.
So yeah, that boy threw a medicine ball.
Yeah, I saw this one. Dude, what you doing? Come
But
on.
see with this, everybody talking about how he take too many shots, take it to the rim. So it's like pick your poison.
That wasn't it though.
Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, he had a terrible game, bro. I'm looking for the oh man, he said something about the Hornets.
Bro, you already giving up?
Wait, what did he say? What did he say?
Take that big. Yeah.
Been playing really well. You know, they've kicked our ass this year. So we got to be ready. I got to be ready. And, you know, we got to be locked in from the jump. You know, I thought we played hard tonight, but it wasn't enough. And so it's going to take, you know, even more of an effort.
It wasn't enough. You went 7 for 22. Over off from 3.
Hornets probably feeling good.
This is funny, bro. Look at this.
Oh
is
my
that
God.
Drewski? Golly. Paolo in the clutch this year, 1.9 points per game, 26% from the field, 10% from 3. I don't know if this is real, but that's crazy. That is crazy. See, hey, Paolo was bad. I mean, not Paolo. Franz was bad too.
Yeah.
Suggs was bad too. Matter of fact,
They was all bad.
Except for Bang.
Yeah.
And boy, Udonis Haslam said that would have been all right if they had 5 Bangs. That was funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That studio show kind of growing on me a little bit with Dirk, Blake, Haslam. I think Haslam a star. He a star analyst. Like, and it always be like that. These dudes that wasn't just the greatest players.
Yeah.
Like that. He's a good analyst. I think Dirk and Blake Griffin a little stale. And Taylor Rooks just Taylor Rooks. So yeah. It just is what it is. I don't know if you seen because like they had interviewed Kyle Lowry, bro. These dudes really they get to acting different. But yeah, with the Magic, let me pull up some of the stats because I wasn't even go too deep, but some of this do be getting egregious, and I'm just gonna keep it
bad.
up.
I mean, goodness, 1 for 9 for Suggs.
I told you, I think he the new Marcus Smart, Chris, in all the bad ways and good ways. defensive playmaker, but then his decision making is terrible. He dude can't throw an inbound pass. He a damn point guard. Like
Yeah.
I just don't think he just I don't know. And we talked about this because I remember you said what you said about Anthony Black. I still don't know if Anthony Black can be a point guard though. It's the same thing with the Amin Thompson situation. It's like if they could be a point guard, we would have kind of knew by now. It's just something that's keeping them from getting that. Hey, go be the point guard. But I think he better than Suggs. I think De Silva can replace either Franz or Paolo, depending on whoever you want to give up. But
When Fran's on his A game, that's a little different. But
he don't play. He don't play. He come back hurt. Like the thing with Franz and Paolo is they don't really just complement each other well at all. And it's not like no Tatum and Brown thing. It's just a bad fit, in my opinion. I think I don't know. What the hell would you do with the Magic outside to get Mosley the hell up out of here? Did you see him sniffing? You see him sniffing
yeah,
them sniffing salts?
yeah, he could not do it. He couldn't handle. I mean, your biggest move probably would be have to move one of Paolo and Franz. You're not moving Paolo, so you probably move Franz. Or you could start with moving Suggs. You just kind of gave him a long-term deal too. I might move Suggs and elevate Anthony Black. That might be that. I mean, that's probably one of my preferences. Bigger guard. He can guard. He can facilitate. He can knock down threes. I like him. I think he continues to progress. So
I'm with you on that now. Cause I like Suggs and he is that energy kid. Like he do make defensive plays, point of attack defender, all that. I think Anthony Black is more of a wing defender. But man, y'all gotta let Jace. We ain't seen. I say it all the time, but we ain't seen Jace play a meaningful minute since he bust his ass at the dunk contest, bro. And I think he was supposed to be a big piece for them. So I guess we'll see going forward. But the one that I don't know, something has to change. It ain't just the coach. Like they have to structurally change their team, man. They got to start mixing and matching some pieces. But I don't know. I think they need like an OG Ananobi type. Somebody that can guard bigger wings and then just can catch and shoot. And that's all they trying to do, really. Catch and shoot and play defense. But I don't know. I really don't know where you go from here. They compare Paolo to CJ Stroud.
dang,
It was getting crazy, bro. But
that's bad. I mean, but the fall off has been pretty bad. Another takeaway I took from this is Maxey stepped up.
I was just let's get to the 76ers. So you said he stepped up. 31 points, 11 for 25. They was clamping him a little bit at the beginning, but I like that. He go shoot through it. Say
It mattered.
yes, he shot through it. Paul George had some moments too. Paul George, he was thinking
Edgecombe has some moments.
yeah.
He said he told Khan, "This is how you show up."
Bro, hey, Edgecombe made some plays. He made some crazy athletic layups and stuff like that. But I think he needs to be featured more. Like run him off screens. Use him like an actual shooting guard. Like sometimes he was just having to get the ball off the rim or something, or he was just, I don't know. Like they don't look like they run plays for VJ. So I think that is a problem. I thought Drummond was big. He hit some threes. He hit them two big threes. Of course, he was rebounding. He had a double off the bench. Um, Oubre started off hot. Remember, he was hitting all the threes. He ended up hitting 5 threes. So they others definitely was better. I remember for the first half, it was just Paolo and Bane, and then in the second half, Paolo was nowhere to be found. So yeah, it was bad all around for the Magic. And Philly they stepped up. And you remember I was saying, because I was talking about the Magic team. I was disappointed. I went with my heart and picked them anyway.
Yeah.
But looking back on it, I should have picked the 76ers, bro.
Yeah.
That was one of them games. And it's just like, yeah.
They
but
couldn't
now
take advantage of no Embiid.
it's sad. It's real life sad to the point where it's like I would rather see the Magic versus the Celtics, but then it's like they've been so terrible. Do I really?
Yeah. That's what I thought I wanted to see. I thought I wanted to see Magic versus Celtics. Nah, I don't even know if I want them in the playoffs. Actually, I don't want them in the playoffs.
I
I'd rather
don't.
see. I'd rather see Charlotte.
Yes. And it's just like, man, we just go get a bad Boston series because they go kill Philly. I ain't gonna care. But I don't know. The way the Magic been playing, like you said, I don't even want them in the playoffs. We can go and preview that game real quick. Man, they finna run them niggas out the building, man. Charlotte finna run them out the building, dog. I get it, Magic at home, do or die, but they got the talent level to beat the Hornets, but it's something that just ain't right.
Yeah, Hornets probably feeling good. I expect Khan to actually bounce back and have a decent game too. Hit a couple more threes. I think LaMelo is a dog. Um, he gonna have some tough defenders on him, but I think he'll still put in do some special things for the Hornets. Hopefully, we get Brandon Miller stepping up more. He did solid last game, but he could do more. So we'll see. We'll see how the Hornets do. I do think they'll win though.
I remember because in my notes, I was like, man, Brandon Miller and Khan ain't doing nothing. It kind of started how this Magic game started. It was the two vets doing everything. It was Miles Bridges and LaMelo just kind of doing everything. Brandon Miller was getting in foul trouble and he wasn't shooting good. And Khan Canova wasn't shooting good. So it started out terrible for the Hornets. But then everybody came along outside of Khan. But the second half of Brandon Miller was pretty solid. Kobe White was absolutely crazy. We talked about this. It was like, bro, I think once it happened, it was like, Detroit, what are you doing? Why y'all ain't gonna get nobody like Kobe White? But Kobe White saved their ass too. We not gonna do that. He saved them. Kobe White damn near was the hero of that game. And I like the fact that they just said, hey, come sit next to me. You stinking it up.
Yeah, it was crazy. You know, he led the league like Stan Van Gundy said. He led the league in threes, and then they said, "Come on, sit down." Kobe White hit that shot and made it worth it. Because you know what they would have been saying had they missed and not hit that three. Why would you have Khan on the bench? He hit the most threes out of anybody. That's what I guarantee they would have been saying that.
What they need to been saying if you Miami is why you didn't have Khalil Ware out there. He was the main reason LaMelo couldn't even get to the rim. And then out of nowhere, you don't have no big to protect the rim and you give up a game-winning layup. That part was crazy too.
Yeah.
And hey, they fined LaMelo 30K, 30-something thousand for that
35K.
I like it. Fuck it. LaMelo be a villain. You hitting and running and you tripping people. LaMelo don't seem like a good guy. I was thinking, you know what I'm saying?
You see what Nick Wright done called him, talking about he a clown and all that.
I didn't see it, but I seen LeVar was talking crazy. Let me see if I can find it. But
LeVar Alonzo called him a bum and said he got a Jerry Crow on his head.
Oh man.
He had a little bit of vitriol for LaMelo. I mean,
deservedly so though.
I guess so. I mean,
no, if they would have lost that game, boy, that last stretch was some of. I was feeling like Magic Johnson. This was some of the worst point guard play I've seen in a close game. No, that last sequence where he gave up like the three, then he got the turnover. No, that was bad, bro. That was terrible.
Man, they hounded him.
Nigga, you a point guard and you 6'7". You supposed to be seeing over them or dribbling by them. Man, don't turn the ball over, giving up three. That was terrible. Tyler Hero almost. Man, all I'm saying is, because I literally was saying, because I was on the phone at the time, I'm like, bro, LaMelo, can't nobody win this game but LaMelo, or it's going to look really nasty because he damn near gave the game away. That was some of the worst, like, just decision-making turnovers from a point guard in that last few sequences. That was bad, Chris. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he gave it back. He got it back.
He got it back and he won the game, but
yeah.
Okay, I think I found it. Let me see. Let me see if this is it. Nick Wright he be nut hugging LeBron.
And I'm not sorry, and I don't care if this gets clipped. That young man is a clown and has been a clown forever and will never not be a clown.
Well, that's a little far. You don't know that.
You're right. You're right about that part.
Hopefully he learns. I hear you.
You know what? That part
But
is correct.
hopefully
You know what, Brew? I'm glad you're here to correct that. I don't know what he will be down the road. What I do know
He is
is
right
that the way he conducts himself on the court, and it would appear off the court, is that of an immature, coddled teenager. And I'm not sorry, and I don't.
He's been kind of famous since he was 12. So
I mean, yeah, I think there's a reason. I'm not gonna excuse some of the stuff LaMelo does. Like the way he be driving out of control is kind of crazy. So if you want to talk about that, sure. Everything else, man, you don't know nothing about him really. So I wouldn't be able to say that fully. You talk about the way he drive, leaving the Hornets game and putting the city of Charlotte in terror, sure.
no, you're bad.
I want to talk about how sometimes, hey, though, notice how this don't get talked about as much as Luka does. LaMelo do all that celebrating and rah after he hits shots.
He has to stop. See, he
but
has to stop.
Nobody says anything about that the way they do Luka. Luka could just look at the way Denny Avia was yelling at that ref after he hit that shot. Luka would have got killed for that
because he does it every single play. That's really one of the main differences. But Stan Van Gundy said it. He was like, "Man, LaMelo, you got to get back. Like, stop to celebrate." I love Stan Van Gundy. Stan Van Gundy and Iron Eagle, I think they have been the best duo broadcasting so far this season. It's not Eric Collins and D.L. Curry because Stan Van Gundy amazing, bro. He called niggas out. He said he don't give a damn. He's like, bro. He said, you have to get back. You gotta stop celebrating. He said it straight up. So, but now I think Nick Wright he's a clown on the court, though. He's right. He's right about LaMelo. LaMelo is a clown on the court, bro. He's just a talent. He's just a mega talent.
You didn't have to say it like that. He wouldn't say that if LaMelo was there. He don't say that about some of his other players on his other favorite teams. So,
man,
there's people who be doing way worse that's in the NBA.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure, but LaMelo, he give me clown vibes too, and I love him. It is what it is. Everybody different. He been like this his whole life. We literally watched this man grow up. He been a clown. He's a clown. He play. It just remember what I said about Charles Lee.
Clown of your team.
We really can't do that because he almost threw the game away. Like he started off amazing. He ended terrible, bro. Outside of the game-winning layup, because winning cures all. But if they would have lost that game, LaMelo, people would have been saying, bro, this was a Russell Westbrook. Never mind. Okay. All right. Oh, my bad, bro.
All right.
I did not even try to do it, bro.
It
just that was a bad point guard game. Okay, so you picking the Hornets against the Magic?
I think I am, and maybe that's a little just wanting to see the Hornets in the playoffs for sure. But they have played well against the Magic this year. Now, hopefully they're not celebrating their last win like the championship and they come out sluggish or whatever. But I hope they on their P's and Q's. Charles Lee have them ready to go. If battle of coaches, Jamal Mosley, he kind of looking shaky. I do like him a lot. He used to be, but just the disappointing season this season has made me like question a little bit, you know.
Man, they got that nigga over there sniffing bath sauce, bro. He's gone. That shit over with. Like that Orlando, man, they damn near already packing their bags for Cancun, man. I don't even think they want to be in the playoffs. I think Palo done quit on them. Just to be honest, from what I've seen, Palo, come on, bro. Palo fucking around and have a all NBA season next year. They do this. And they do this to black coaches. I ain't gonna get us a raise. But these niggas, even these black players, they quit on these black coaches. Like they straight up quit on them. Like how Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland quit on JB. And everybody like they quit on these dudes, man. They quit on their ass too. I still don't forgive Trey for what he did to Nate McMillan, but I still like Trey. But nah, they be quitting. And I just think that's part of it.
Huh. You see what Giannis did to Adrian Griffin.
Don't get me started, bro. I'm finna move on.
He replaced him with Doc, so that's all right.
Which is it's just bad. Yeah, that's a topic for another day. But Giannis.
Okay, yeah, let's save that.
Giannis.
I have some stuff to say about him.
Yeah, Giannis is. I kind of been done with them, but whatever. Okay, so we got Suns and Warriors, and so let's talk about them games. So Suns versus Blazers. You know where I'm going. You know where I'm starting with. Devin Booker. Absolutely, he's one of the worst and most overrated stars I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not trying to. I grew up loving Devin Booker coming out of Kentucky, but he's bad. He's a bad star. There's no way that Jalen Green, because Udonis Haslam said it. He was like that was the right play, but I think he had to step back midi. He had the midi, and the fact that he didn't even try to take that shot, that shit bothered me. Um, the fact that Denny Avia looked like a whole nother level above him. I told y'all. I said, bro, Devin Booker the bigger name, but Denny Avia better. I low-key kind of said that last time we even talked. And the fact that it came to fruition is just, I don't know. He had a spark at first. He ended badly. Took 17 shots, 22 points, 22, 4, and 1 for a superstar player. 22, 4, and 1.
Throwing all them missed free throws. This is ridiculous, man. He's supposed to be a talented shooter. He missing all them free throws. Came back to bite him.
Yeah. That was kind of a thing for all the losing teams. They always missing free throws in the play-in. Like the lights do get bright. Even Denny was missing free throws. If they didn't pull it, if the Blazers didn't pull it out, Denny would been looking crazy from the free throw line too. Because let me see real quick. Because Devin Booker, he went 8 for 13 from the free throw line. Denny Avia went 8 for 13 from the free throw line. So everybody was missing them free throws. But Devin Booker, you were supposed to be the guy that you supposed to be here before. So I don't know. I just think he's a fake star, bro. At this point, because there's no way you go out like that to the Blazers, man. And it's crazy the fact that I low key seen that shit coming, Chris. I ain't gonna lie. How you feel about Dylan Brooks not getting those shots? He took 10 shots. He was 6 for 10, 2 for 4 from 3, 20 points. I feel like they just all the way went away from him.
He had too much foul trouble, so they couldn't get him in a good rhythm. But he was great. He was great for them. I really do think that he's going to be a menace in this upcoming game, of course. I think, yeah, like I said, I think Dylan Brooks. He's been a great player for the Suns. He promotes winning culture. He had them winning in his minutes when he was playing before Devin Booker came back in the game and started choking and not hitting a shot in the fourth quarter. 0 points.
Yeah.
They were winning and actually looking competent. So, I don't
They
really
did fall apart when Booker came back on the court, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't put much on. I don't put. I was sitting there watching this game. I said Dylan Brooks is doing his part. He's keeping the lead. We're holding it right there. When Devin Booker gets in, he's the star. He should be able to bring him home. He dropped the ball.
He dropped the ball, bro. I'm honestly, it's getting so bad. I gotta see Devin Booker breaking down his shot chart. I just gotta see it because it felt like he ain't do nothing in the let me see, let me look at the second half, break it down. So he made 1 field goal in the second half. I knew it was bad. So yeah. And all the other ones was free throws. So he had literally 1 field goal in 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 free throws in the second half. 1 field goal and 4 free throws in the second half. Devin Booker. And we can get to a playoff game at home. So yeah, no, that was terrible. Thoughts on Jalen Green?
I think, like I said, Jalen Green did his part. He played well. He came in, just knocking down big shots. He's hitting big tough mini fade, hitting threes. Like I like what Jalen Green did. He didn't look scared at the moment. He looked fearless. I do think he rushed that shot at the end. May have been a decent shot for him, I guess, but I think he also was put in a tough situation with Booker kind of throwing him a little grenade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. it's I'm not gonna blame him for that. I think the ball was in the Stars' hand, and he could have probably got him a better shot or figure something else out. So, yeah,
Man, I heard somewhere where it's like he put Jalen Green in a situation because Devin Booker wanted to play facilitator, wanted to play point guard. So somebody got to score. I thought Jalen Green was amazing at the beginning of the game. And he ended up overall having a pretty good game. But he took 29 shots. Devin Booker took 17. Dylan Brooks took 10. Both guys have way better playoff experience and moments than Jalen Green. So I'm pretty sure if you told us before the game who led in field goal attempts and it's Jalen Green, I'm pretty sure we would have been like, I don't know if I like that. So, I mean, that's just a lot of shots. But then that's on Booker. Booker, he had one field goal and 4 free throws in the second half. So somebody got to shoot. So I'm not mad at Jalen Green, but I think he looked off Dylan Brooks a few times. And I just like, hey, give Dylan Brooks some shots. 10 shots for Dylan Brooks when he had 20 points and he was 6 for 10, 2 for 4 from 3. I think get Dylan Brooks some more shots. But I ain't mad at Jalen Green. So it's people saying he was doing too much. Dylan Booker put him in that position. So
yeah, I think I sometimes feel like if Devin Booker is supposed to be this talented immense scorer, he may not have the best balance between facilitating and being a scorer. Some people can't do it both in a healthy in a balanced way. So you may need to get an actual true point guard and not that somebody that can actually facilitate for them and allow Devin Booker to score more and focus on that.
yep. And I you hit it right on the head. He looked the best when he had a point guard to make his life easier to where it's just I can be an explosive scorer. I think he's just took a step back as a scorer too. Because if I would have told you that the Suns was in play with this team for a 7th seed, you would have thought Devin Booker stats would have been so crazy. You would have thought he would have been looking like how Kawhi looked in terms of regular season play. If you're like, hey, this team is in playoff contention. Damn, Devin Booker must have been going crazy. And we've been talking about it all year. That just hasn't been the case. So, yeah, it's looking bad. Okay, Portland. Say, dog. Denny Otville, Drew Holiday. I pointed both of them out when we was talking about this. It just they've been great all year, bro. Denny Avia looked like a superstar. I almost said something. But he's Giannis, but yeah. He's Giannis, but yeah. Israeli Giannis, but yeah. Hey, Diddy Avia, he proved he was a dog, and depending on well, not even, I gotta see what kind of series he have against Spurs, but he putting himself in different conversations. Thoughts on Denny Avia?
Yeah, I think he did exactly what he should have been doing. Not shit and
I
more.
just say, man, 41, 12, and 7,
And more. He played
15
like
for 22.
I don't think people had these expectations for him or is really questioning whether he was a star of that level. So yeah, you included. I
What?
myself included.
What did I say? I literally said, say, man, I see him go back and forth with Giannis. I literally said that. You come on, y'all be doing me crazy, bro. I think I'm the only one who picked the Blazers. But keep going, my bad.
Yeah, you did. I mean, you did. I think. See, and then you didn't mention Klingon, but I think Klingon has a big impact on this team. I don't know why you fail to give him the credit he deserves.
The nigga had 2 points. He went 1 for 6 as a center.
That's fine.
He
He's a defensive
rebounded.
anchor.
Yeah,
He's a great rebounder, defensive anchor, and at times he can really put the ball in the basket near the rim and even step out from the.
No, he can't. No, I'm not going with that. He cannot finish. He cannot finish. He misses layups at an alarming rate. Stop it. Sometimes he hit threes, but he went over 3. Like, we not gonna overdo the clinging shit is blowing my mind. I'm not gonna overdo the clinging shit. I'm not with y'all on the clinging
shit. Let me tell you, I'm on the clinging train. I'm on the clinging train a little bit.
Say, bro.
He's showing me something. I'm watching. Yeah, Wimby, you better watch out. Wimby, you better watch out, boy.
Stop it. Boy, he gonna be
gonna have you in that jail, boy.
Man, Klingon gonna be like Tyler Hansbrough when they're Pacers and Heat play. He's just gonna be out here elbowing people playing dirty because he has no chance, man. He has no chance. But I ain't going with the Klingon shit, bro. I'm sorry. Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday looked solid. Hope he teaches Scoot the defensive habits because he's gonna need that to stay in the league. To Money Kamara, uh, I think he'll be a great investment. He's been a great investment for the Blazers. He's gonna be a great, just a 3-and-D kind of bigger wing. Blazers have some guys. And then look, you'll be adding Dane to this next year. Do you think that really will elevate them a lot more?
Yes, I was thinking about it the whole game. Nobody
Okay.
could shoot. Nobody could shoot. So it was like, I ain't gonna say nobody could shoot, but Scoot and Shaden Sharp, they weren't terrible. But
Yeah.
it's like in those minutes, I wish I had Dame. Literally, I like everything I seen because Jeremy Grant came along. He hit some big threes down the stretch. I like what I seen from like Drew Holiday. I just was imagining. I'm like, if that second guard spot, it was Dame, it was Dame and Drew Holiday with the downhill ability of Denny. I think that just would have been like, I can't wait to see it next year if Dame got any juice left. But I don't know. Shaden Sharp and Scoot, y'all was high picks. I think Shaden Sharp even went. They both went lottery for sure.
Definitely Lotto for sure. Yeah.
Scoot went 3. Like I am looking at them in this Spurs series to really see who got what because they looked a little spooked. But Shaden Sharp, he was overall all right. But that dunk was crazy too. I told y'all Shaden Sharp best athlete in the NBA, bro. He the best athlete in the NBA, bro.
I mean, he gonna have to do a little bit more because we've been saying all this. Oh, he got next, and he still ain't on the level of Jalen Green yet.
But he was coming back from injury. They worked him in slow. He didn't even get a lot of minutes. 21 minutes, 12 points, 4 for 7 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3, so that's 40%. He ended the game a plus 19. So I mean, he wasn't bad. It's just he didn't get a lot of minutes because he has been coming back from injury. But I would like to see him get downhill more. I think I don't know what's up with these younger dudes that's built like Shaden Sharp and Ben Mathurin. We're gonna talk about that later, where they just kind of settle for tough jumpers when y'all kind of like some of the best athletes on the court. So I think that's a Shaden Sharp thing. I can't wait to see what he do in the playoffs because that's gonna be big for Portland going forward. But overall, I thought Denny really put him on their back. If we just go keep it buck, and Drew Holiday was helping, but everybody else was kind of a little shaky. That's really what I got for that game. Denny Avila looked amazing. Drew Holiday did his thing. Everybody else was shaky. Jeremy Grant made some plays down the stretch. So yeah. Who you got? Suns, Warriors. Oh, let's get to the Warriors. Of course, I'm tripping. Warriors, Clippers. Say, bro. Steph Curry embarrassed Kawhi, bro. That's all I could think about, bro. Kawhi had 14 points in the first half. He was looking way better than Steph. He ended the game with 21, 7 points in the second half.
I thought the Clippers was finna run away with this at a couple of points, but I was watching the game. I'm sitting there like the Clippers. They keep letting these Warriors stay. They never put them away. They keep letting them back into this game. They keep letting Al Horford knock down threes. They keep doing all this stuff, and then here comes Steph at the end. So.
I think we've been talking so long when it comes to the basketball, but Steph Curry is the best third quarter player of all time. Remember, I think we talked about this. It's like he's not clutch, but if these third quarter situations, it's like he just goes nuclear. Like he can take over third quarters. And we see it constantly. Him just looking crazy in third quarters. I thought they took out because they went down 10 early. Let's just keep it a buck. It was looking like it was finna get nasty, like you said. But when they put Gary Payton in so he could slow down Darius Garland a little bit, Darius Garland, of course, had 5 fouls in the third quarter. But I ain't gonna stunt. This was a coaching masterclass by Steve Kerr, and I don't even like him. I thought Steve Kerr pushed the right buttons at the right time. The way that he brought in Gary Payton. I like when they started doing more defensively geared towards Kawhi Leonard in that second half. To only have 7 points in that second half and only 2 points in that fourth quarter, and it was in the last 10 seconds of the fourth quarter when he scored his first points. Like, whew, Kawhi, for your season to go out like that, this was strictly a star versus star situation because Curry took over the game. And Kawhi didn't look like Kawhi in that second half. So
Yeah.
I think Curry embarrassed him, bro.
I would argue Clippers ought to be embarrassed. They had, in my opinion, the better talent going up against this Warriors team.
They did for sure, but Chris, they had the experience on their side. We talk Porzingis. I was looking at Porzingis and was like, bro, this dude was a what if player. He was looking like he could have been a generational talent. The way, bro, he was doing everything. Did you see Porzingis?
He a unicorn. They call him a unicorn, but I don't. Porzingis don't rock with Dallas folk. He act like he couldn't figure out how to play in Dallas.
Man, Luka wanted him to be a spot up shooter. Did you see how Golden State used him? That boy was hitting threes. He was getting his ISOs on the mid post, put back dunks, block shots. Like Kristaps Porzingis was, I think, because he was doing more before Curry started getting hot.
Yeah.
Porzingis was keeping them in the game. Like, nobody who was playing good. Guy Santos looked all right.
Santos Pods had a little stretch at
Yeah.
times.
He got played off the court.
And he started feeling himself, taking a couple of too many little heat checks, in my opinion.
Yeah, he got played off the court though. I don't even think he was in that closing lineup. So, like that means a lot. Draymond, he be the most impactful triple single player I've ever seen. He had some just standout defensive plays. I ain't gonna count. But Al Horford, like you said, he's some big threes. Man, yeah, Clippers shouldn't have lost this game. But I mean, Clippers shouldn't have lost this game. Everybody for the Clippers pretty much played good. I put it on Kawhi. That's what happened. Chris, that's what happened. It was Kawhi. Everybody had a good game for the Clippers. It was Kawhi. He had 7 points in the second half and only 2 points in the fourth quarter, and they was in the 10 seconds left in the fourth. So it was Kawhi.
All over.
Yeah.
Draymond Green took his lunch box.
Yeah, 5 turnovers, 3 assists.
Foul, you say, but
you said what?
Even though it could have been a foul, but
no, you let that play. He was playing so bad, you let that play. Like Steph went nuclear, bro. I gotta see how many points he had in that second half because I know he had like 17 in the third, something like that. He started out bad. I own it. I was like, bro, Steph probably need to hang it up. He was looking terrible that first half. He was looking terrible, bro.
Yeah.
What else stood out in this game? I'm trying to think. I ain't gonna start. That Draymond was playing dirty on Derrick Jones Jr. It seemed like he was smacking him every chance he got. He was clamping Steph at first. And then it was one hard screen from Draymond that Derrick Jones Jr. slowed down defensively. Like, I ain't gonna lie. So I thought that was big. I can't say nothing about the Clippers role players. Everybody played good. Ben Mathurin, he played actually really good. John Collins played well. Brook Lopez went 1 for 6 for 3, but I thought overall he was solid. Garland was good, but of course he can't play no defense. Chris Dunn. Everybody played. It was on Kawhi. There's nothing else.
Yeah, it's on Kawhi, I guess. You call this season still a success by the Clippers?
No. You got to beat the Warriors. No. Clippers should have definitely beat the Warriors, bro.
I do think they should have beat the Warriors. They did all that coming back in the second half of the season to get in a place to make the playoffs, and then just choked it away.
And this the thing. If we go keep it above, Kawhi was on a different level from Curry. This season, Kawhi was damn near borderline first team All NBA. He gonna make second team All NBA. Steph Curry ain't played. Steph Curry has been in and out the lineup all season. Kawhi going into this game was supposed to be the best player on the court. Curry literally embarrassed him. I think that's a real thing. I love Kawhi. Kawhi literally don't usually do stuff like this. Kawhi's usually clutch. Kawhi usually comes through in the playoffs and in big games. But he just got outplayed by a better player. Like Steph Curry proved his levels to this all-time shit. So that was just one of them games. Like, no, you Kawhi, but I'm still Steph Curry. This was embarrassing for Kawhi. Kawhi was better all season.
No, I agree. And Kawhi was the one, like you said, going to be in first team All NBA talks. And you would have thought that Kawhi is supposed to be regarded at a higher level than Curry, just well, not in general, but there's stretches or times when people think that Kawhi could have been better than Curry all time and all that kind of thing. So he didn't. He had his opportunity to send Curry home, and I feel like he could have stepped up and did that and didn't.
He dropped the ball. When you say Kawhi, this is the thing with Kawhi and Curry. Kawhi is 6'7". Michael Jordan-ish when he's at his ceiling when it comes to just unstoppable. You could say at his best possible level, Kawhi is better than Curry. But he didn't come through because Steph Curry literally took over that game. Like I said, like there's nothing you can say about the Clippers role players. Everybody stepped up how they were supposed to. Like you got a couple contributions from the other guys in Golden State. Like I said, the Horford threes, the Draymond defense, Guy Santos, Porzingis. But this came down to what is Kawhi go do? Because he was doing it in the first half. To what is Curry go do? He did it in the second half. That was the difference. So I mean, this was on Kawhi. There's nothing you can say. He had a better season. He was playing at an all-time level for him, and they got to go home because that was on Kawhi. Okay, Warriors versus Suns. Who you got?
I think I'm gonna still stick with the Suns. I think, but I would love to say Warriors, but I think I'm gonna stay with the Suns.
I'm trying to think about this game because I really didn't want to break down Charlotte versus Magic because it's like, yeah, that's Charlotte should just run away with it. But this is actually gonna be a game, Chris. Suns versus Warriors could actually be a game. I think. Who you pick?
I think I'm rolling with the Suns.
I'm picking against
defensively, they're better.
I'm picking against this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going. Yeah, on paper it sounds right. Suns should win. Game ain't played on paper, and I ain't trusting Devin Booker. So I'm trying to think. Okay, Devin Booker. Who they putting on Booker? Is Draymond gonna guard Booker? I don't know. Jalen Green. I think Jalen Green he could go off against the Warriors. Dylan Brooks versus Draymond. I'm trying to think. On paper, I don't know how you could pick against the Suns. But in real life, Devin Booker and Steph, I would never go with Devin Booker. I'm sorry. I'm picking the Warriors just strictly off. I'm not rocking with Devin Booker, bro. That's literally all. On paper, Suns should win. But no, I ain't going. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yeah. We rolling with vibes.
Okay, so you going with you saying Warriors instead of the Suns?
Yes, strictly vibes. A winner versus a loser. I'm playing because I won. You playing because you lost.
Yeah, but it took you a lot to beat the. So you think Clippers would you have said the Clippers are a better team than the Suns?
Yes, I would have picked the Clippers. The Clippers won the one. I would have picked the Clippers. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would have too. So I mean, okay, I guess if that's how you feel, go ahead and rock with the Warriors. But
the thing is, Curry and Porzingis only played 3 games together. Horford being in and out the lineup. That Warriors team looked way different with Horford and Porzingis. I ain't even go cap.
I seen Horford had that fire in his eye. I was like, all right, Al, he still won it.
We got Al Horford versus Brook Lopez again. It's like they always say, bro, them two old niggas gonna play forever, bro. Hey, them really the OG bigs that went from playing post to playing stretch. Like
yes, the way they revitalized or changed their career like that, it should be appreciated. But yeah,
because who put in the group chat does Brook Lopez make the Hall of Fame? Who said that?
I said that. I said
okay, you said that. That's an interesting question because the Hall of Fame is a joke, but
it is a joke. Yeah, is he still leading the Nets like all time scoring?
I think so.
I don't
I
know.
would put him in.
Yeah.
It's
I would
like,
put him. I think so. I don't know.
it's just because it's a joke. I think it's the NBA 75, then it's going to be the NBA 100. That's the exclusive club. But
Yeah.
that's the Basketball Hall of Fame, which is really the Basketball Hall of really good. So I don't see
Yeah. I
why
know
Brook
that
Lopez
for
can't.
sure. You gotta have a solid career and you can get in.
Yeah, I don't see why not. He got him a championship. You know what I'm saying? He changed the way bigs play. So
Yeah.
I got love for Brook Lopez and Al Horford, bro. I really do, bro. So yeah. So you picked the Suns, I picked the Warriors. I'm going strictly all vibes.
I think just defensively they're gonna be a little bit better. I think
Nigga, who they got to guard Curry? They don't even got no point of attack defender.
Brooks, O'Neal, Goodwin.
Boy, stop it.
Molest-
Who they go put on Porzingis? If Porzingis playing good.
Mark Williams.
Oh, man. Mark.
Call my young buck.
This after mud.
Call my young buck Maluak.
Boy, man, I got a DMP the other day.
Iguodaro, whatever.
Him and Grayson Allen was doing Duke handshakes over there on the bench, man. I'm trying to think. Okay. I'm looking at the game. Yeah, Mark Williams. He gonna play 22 minutes. He got replaced. Yeah. Mark Williams is not panning out. 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and they lay on. Is Mark Williams just a player that just I don't know. It's just something about him that is just like he just seems inconsistent. I don't know. It's something about him. I don't know. 7 points against the Lakers. 4 points against the Blade. Mark Williams got to be more. I don't know. He give me 80 vibes at times, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, we talking everything. So I ain't gonna lie, Dallas Wings. You been keeping up with the Wings?
Yeah, we got a lot of good post signings.
Like who?
Hit it out the park in a draft.
Stop it. No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did, man.
You like the AZ Fudd pick?
I do.
Why?
We suck at the Wings suck at shooting. They could not hit threes last year. They need someone to space the floor. They need someone who will be an elite shooter in the WNBA. You get that, and you pair that next to Paige, someone who already has chemistry with her. They won a championship. They won a championship together. I think they will play off of each other very well.
We already so we finna try it out. Paige, Fudd, and Enrique. That's what we doing. You comfortable with that?
Enrique, I mean, she didn't get no max deal, no $1 million deal. So I think it's all right.
Man, for basketball, man.
Go play her role.
What's her? I don't see it, bro. It's like, man, hopefully we get the number 1 pick again next year, man. Like we get somebody. I don't see this team gonna be bad. I think the overall theme of that WNBA draft was just they don't know nothing about basketball. I'm so sorry. Did you see the Mystics who they picked? They picked like 3 bigs when they best players was already bigs. Like they didn't get a point guard. They could shoot. Like it just too many bad decisions.
They got Citron.
Citron's a shooting guard. It's a movement shooter. So you got Kiki Iriafen and you go get Lauren Betts.
Hey, is she the best player on the board?
I would have got Flaugier. I would have got Flaugier. Citron at the 2, Flaugier at the 3. I think they still had that Georgia Amore girl. They could have had Neepkins from UCLA. It's just so much other things that I would just at least try before I did all that. They end up getting that girl Cody McMahon, who is kind of like a big small forward that dribbled the rock all day. Like it just I don't see where that's a team that needed shooting, but I don't know. I think the Dallas Wings, though, I was thinking about them. It just I think I think they're poorly run. I think that's a bad front office.
I mean, that might be the case, but
catering to Paige. I don't like this. This is the second couple relationship situation that we've had in the past 2 years. We just did this with Dejanay Carrington and what's her name?
Nalissa Smith.
Nalissa Smith and Dejanay Carrington. Like, what that shit got to do with basketball, bro?
It ain't work out well. I mean, they both. Dejanay gone.
Hold on, let me say, man.
Look, we got some good players though. We reading Alana Smith with Enrique too. I like Alana Smith.
Which one's Alana Smith? That's the big that can shoot.
Yeah, the big they can shoot.
Okay.
She play out of Minnesota.
Oh, I like Alana Smith. I like Alana Smith. I like that we signed Alicia Clark. I did like that. I love Maddie Segrist. Okay. But who's our center? So if we go have, who's our point guard? Is Paige a point guard?
Paige is the point guard, man. Come on, Paige a do it all guard.
Yeah, she more of a just whatever. Yeah. I ain't gonna stunt. Paige gonna have to be deodorant. Okay. AZ Fudd, she's small. AZ Fudd 5'11". That's not small, but
I will understand. I will hear all the arguments about they probably should have taken Olivia Miles, or they probably should have taken a swing with Fam. I hear that, but I mean, if you want to, you already have the one of the generational talents in Paige. You add somebody that can shoot and play well off of her. I think it'll be okay.
But it's like, do you go with fit at number 1 overall is my problem. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not, I don't think AZ Fudd is trash, but at number 1 overall, you better be trying to get you a star. Y'all sound like she finna be a role player from day one. And we not finna act like she didn't have all them damn injuries. It felt like I never got to see AZ Fudd play at Utah. This was probably her first healthy year, and it was her last year. Like, that's a red flag too. We're not gonna act like she had problems staying healthy.
Yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna say is she does have problems with her health at times. But I mean,
we don't have a center. I'm looking at this. We don't have a center. I ain't gonna stunt. It's gonna be fun though. This is gonna be a fun team. I like JJ Quinterly. I think JJ Quinterly might be one of the 6th woman of the year. I don't know if they had it, but she could be in talks for that. I do like AZ Fudd's fit, but just getting her at number 1 when I don't say, bro, I think Flau'jae got a higher ceiling. I think Bam got a higher ceiling. I think Olivia Miles the best player in this class. I think Olivia Miles the next Chelsea Gray. But you know, I don't know. I mean, AZ Fudd makes more sense than Olivia Miles if I'm thinking about it. It just was probably just a bad year to get the number 1 overall pick. I mean, AZ though is a role player, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she can be a star.
I think a star is great.
Okay, maybe not star, but they can be a dynamic duo in the backcourt. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, her ass is like you think she gonna be like Khan? She gonna damn Khan Knuckle. That's not bad.
Khan Knuckle over 1. That's not a terrible pick.
Yeah, it's not bad, but I don't know. I thought Flau'jae got disrespected. She got traded. She got traded for like somebody that got picked late in the first and a second. I don't know. I thought Flau'jae was just, I don't know.
I think she's gonna go to a good situation. She goes to Seattle. So
Seattle took another big Fam. I guess you
gonna pass on that.
I guess not. But you just went Belonga, whatever her name was.
Exactly.
Last year.
Now you have 2 demons. You have 2 WNBA demons on your team.
Man, I guess. Then you already had Ezzy Mabigo. They needed a point guard, bro. But Flau'jae was cool. I guess ended up getting her saved a little. WNBA draft was terrible to me, but Dallas Wings. Okay, let me go through the 8. You know how I do my 8 escape. So we got Paige, we got AZ Fudd, Enrique, Maddie Segrist, Alana Smith. Those the first 5. I think JJ Quinterly, that's 6th. And that after that, That's where
they get a little shaky.
It falls off the cliff.
Well, you still adding. Probably about year 3 page, you're gonna have them in the playoffs.
I like the Alicia Clark. Yeah, we gonna go. I think we gonna go to the playoffs. I think Paige can carry. I think Paige gonna be a top 10 player.
Yeah.
Like, but it's just like, I don't know. But yeah, that's enough on the Dallas Wings. I'm just role player number 1 just kind of bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Cowboys draft. I'm
Same,
excited.
man. Yeah, got 2 first-round picks.
Before I get into mine, who do you like? Who have you been doing a little?
Yeah,
into?
You do a little look into. You do your little mock drafts here and there. We gotta get I want to probably edge rusher. They said we could trade up to get David Bailey. They said we could get potentially get Downs, trade up, get Downs, or if he somehow fall at 12, he could be there. Sonny Styles, interesting, I guess. Probably a corner though. If we get a corner that fall to us, it's just hard to see Mansour or we could get Jermod McCoy, but it just depends,
Chris, pass rusher? No, I'm sorry. We gonna have to just make do. I'm sorry. We need help in that secondary. That secondary is garbage.
Yeah, it is, but I mean,
no,
it gotta be there.
Ezaraku was coming on strong late in the season. What was bro? We just got from the Jets, and that's my boy. I can't even think of his
Quentin
name.
Williams.
Quentin Williams. Quentin Williams gonna be a problem. Is Kenny Clark still? We still got Kenny Clark.
Yeah, still got Kenny Clark. We got Rashawn Gary.
Yeah, Rashawn Gary. Losing Osa just hurt my spirit. That hurt my spirit because I felt like, damn, that D-line could have really been something. I think the D-line is pretty solid. I think the linebacker core, we need another linebacker, but I like DeMarion Overshown. I think he can possibly have a breakout season next year if he can fucking stay healthy.
He got to stay healthy though.
I thought, damn, what's our cornerback name? Why am I blanking on these niggas' names? Our cornerback. Our star cornerback. Well, he's supposed to be a star. Bland. No, don't say his name. Bland. Bland. I thought Bland came on strong. He started out shaky as hell. I ain't gonna lie. But I thought towards the end of the season, once he got his legs upon him, he looked really good.
Yeah.
Like Bland started looking really good. But we need a safety. And this go get me to my point, Chris. Have you seen some? Please tell me you've seen some tape on Dylan Thieneman.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's an interesting pick out of Oregon.
Gotta get him. We need him. He plays sideline to sideline, athletic as hell, coverage. He come down and tackle, but he's a playmaker. That boy has 6. He been an All-American every year. Like, come on, dog. He had 6 interceptions his freshman year at Purdue when he was playing like real free safety. I think he's a can't miss. I like Caleb Downs. I love Thieneman. Like, if you look at Thieneman tape, that's what we need. Somebody that can erase mistakes in the secondary because we make a lot of them. I think we need the sideline to sideline mistake eraser in coverage, and he still can play the run too. Like he's a playmaker, man. And I think at 12 we need him. I think Anthony Hill, and it's gonna sound like Texas bias, but
I do like Anthony Hill. I just think we're not gonna be able to get him because it'll be a reach at 12, it'll be a reach at 20.
It's not a reach. That's what I'm saying. We gotta quit doing that. We gotta quit doing that. It's not a reach at 20. Why is it a reach at 20? He's the third highest rated linebacker in the draft. And the other 2 is top 10. Sonny Styles and Avery Reese.
I don't know. I think he would be around the second round, top of the second round, bottom of the first. Why you have to trade down?
I don't feel that way. I think this is we need a corner, but I think this cornerback draft is not it. I think just because we got to fill out these positions, we have these dudes rated higher than what they should be. I don't really think there's a first round corner in this draft. I was looking at these dudes' tape. I wasn't too impressed, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Who you impressed by as a corner? Which corner you impressed by?
You don't like Mansour Delone from LSU?
He all right.
All right.
Yeah, all right. He not a better prospect than Anthony Hill. Anthony Hill is a better linebacker prospect than what's his name? Delane?
Yeah.
Anthony Hill Jr. is a better linebacker prospect than Delane is a cornerback prospect. And it comes down simple as that. I think this is a strong safety draft. I think this is a strong tight end draft. I think this is not a strong cornerback draft. We got to get playmakers. Anthony is a playmaker.
I don't know. You don't. So you say it has to be on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, our first two picks got to be on defense. Got to be. Who's some other guys you like at 20? If not Anthony Hill at 20, who do you like at 20? You said you like edges, but this is not a good edge draft to me. I think these edges is overrated. But my man, go ahead.
I mean, you could get anybody. I think it just depends. You just settle for who's there. As far as it could be a top tackle that's there. You could get one of the top good tackles there. You'd be all right.
If we walk away with Dylan Thieneman and Anthony Hill Jr., them is two automatic starters with upside. This my thing. At some point, when are we gonna say
you could take this Colton Hood?
I don't believe in these corners, man. I'm sorry. We didn't hear about Colton Hood until the draft was pulling up on us, man. Like, he wasn't no name we talking about all year. That's another thing. Coming out of high school, Anthony Hill Jr. was that guy. Dylan Thieneman been that guy since he was a freshman. Like, Dylan Thieneman was probably the best safety in college since he was a freshman. Anthony Hill Jr. was probably the best linebacker in college since he was a freshman. Like, that should be mattering to me, Chris. Everybody get to, let's look at his hand length. Let's look at his 10 cone. Man, say, dog, who makes plays? Like, when are we gonna start getting back to that? Like, I think the NFL draft is the most over-evaluated draft in sports, just because so many people care about football that we overdo that shit, man. We overdo it, bro. This is a safety draft. The safety from Toledo, I think he's going to be a top 10 safety. This Thieneman going to be a top 10 safety in the league. Caleb Downs going to be a top 10 safety. This is a safety draft. So I want us to go safety. I want us to go linebacker. Malik Muhammad in the third. That's my guy from Texas.
Yeah.
Love Malik Muhammad. I think he had.
I hope we can get him.
That's my corner replacement, because in the third round, that's great value. Because all the other corners, I think it's too rich for my blood for first picks, first round picks. Michael Trigg from Baylor. I think we just need to go after more in-state talent too. Michael Trigg from Baylor, the tight end. You see him?
Yeah, I mean,
for the 5th round. Okay, this is my perfect draft, Chris.
Go ahead.
Dylan Thieneman at 12. 20, Anthony Hill Jr. And I think we got a 3rd round pick, go Malik Muhammad. And then I think we got a 4th and a 5th? If so, whatever. Get Tyler O'Denham, the defensive tackle from Texas A&M, in the 4th. Then get Michael Trigg in the 5th. The receiving tight end from Baylor. I heard some people say he was looking at Evan Ingram like. We ain't had a tight end like that ever. He ain't gonna block. He ain't gonna do this and that. But hey, take a flyer on him in the 5th, bro.
We got Jay Ferd.
But he's slower than Witten and way more unreliable. Ain't slow, but no. He had some big drops too. He had some big drops last year.
Yeah.
Is it any prospects you like, man, they fit the Cowboys? I've been thinking about it a lot.
I think if Caden Proctor is there at 20, you probably just get another tackle.
You just want to throw in the ball, bro. Y'all be getting on my nerves, bro. That Caden Proctor shit, that shit. He finna get drafted for his receiver for him, man. He a great athlete, but
you don't want Jacob Rodriguez?
Ain't that the linebacker from Tech?
Yeah.
No. like how high? Like,
nah, not super high.
Like, because we don't got a second. So it's like,
yeah, we kind of got to hit our first two for sure. And so maybe you do take like get your guy with that second pick. So if it's Anthony Hill, just get your guy.
And that's what I'm saying. This is my thing when it comes to these evaluations. Anthony Hill is a blue chipper. He's been a blue chipper his whole life, Chris. He's a 5-star. He went to Texas. SEC. Playmaker. This is my thing. Bring in playmakers on defense. Like all these safe picks. Oh, he tested great. Like Sonny, I think he's gonna be a bigger impact than Sonny Styles. Sonny Styles got a higher ceiling, but Anthony Hill Jr. has production, and he was a blue chipper. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Like what's not to like about Anthony Hill? Can't nobody tell me why they don't like him or why they don't have him as a first. So you can't tell me why you don't have him as a first? I like him. I watch him every week. As a Texas fan, for me to even be this high on somebody, like, hey, bring him in, bring Malik Muhammad in, that should let you know. So I just don't get the pushback with Anthony Hill going in the first round. I think that's a great pick. Like Sonny Styles, in terms of production, that shit ain't no hell no. Anthony Hill just as productive, if not more productive, and he's a blue chipper guy. He's 5-star. Be good his whole life. Why he not gonna be good in the NFL? That's my thing when it comes to that. That's all.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I've always liked him, so yeah, I feel like if you can get him, go ahead.
I don't think 20 is a stretch. But my thing, did you see our last mock draft? They had Mel Kiper had us trading up to get Sonny Styles. I hate that. 12 and 20 for 6. Yeah, he had us trading 12 and 20 for 6 to get Sonny Styles.
I don't know if I want to do that. I would like to have the 2 picks. I guess if you're gonna trade a pick, you trade the first and the third, something like that to move up. But I want 2 picks in the first round.
Yep, and I want them 2 picks to be Thieneman and Anthony Hill Jr., bro. I want to scream it from the rooftops, bro. Thieneman got the best safety tape coverage wise that I've seen in like 10 years. Kyle Hamilton was the best safety prospect I've seen in a long time, but Thieneman has the best coverage tape. Go watch some Thieneman tape, bro, and then like just watch the highlights. Have you ever watched the highlight tape? It was like, oh no, if you can just do some of that, come on with it.
Yeah.
The plays he was making, all you need to see is the highlight tape. And then he tested as a great athlete, man. Give me Thieneman. And he's a white safety. They let you know everything you need to know. I'm just saying.
He had Harrison Smith in the backfield.
Hey, but see, and it's just because he's white. No, he's way better than Harrison Smith.
I'm joking.
Harrison Smith was like a box safety. He was solid in coverage. Thieneman is an all-around safety who is going to erase cornerback mistakes. I'm telling you.
So you don't like the Jalen Thompson signing?
Who's that? Or the dude from the Cardinals?
Yeah,
he's a rotational damn guy.
Oh my God.
Chris, I'm telling you, Thieneman is a star day one. Day one. I'm telling you, I ain't never been this convicted on a safety prospect. I think this is a safety draft. Did you see the dude from Toledo? Nigga like 6'4".
Yeah.
Or like 6'2", something like that. But he big as hell. This is a safety draft.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think regardless, we're gonna have to hit on our defensive picks to really elevate this team. So
I'm so locked in because if we hit on our defensive picks, this will be a Super Bowl roster. Now we got to get over the hump. But I felt like we fixed the defensive line, the interior, and I think the outside is gonna be better than what people think. I think Bland is coming along, but we need another linebacker to go with Overshawn, and we need safety help. Like a playmaking safety would go a long way with this Cowboys defense. I'm just saying, thinking about it a lot.
Yeah.
But anything else?
No, I'm excited to see what the Cowboys do. I love drafts, so it should be good.
Some tell me we finna go O-line at 20. That's just been in the back of my head this whole time.
Hey, man.
No. Yes, you can. We need playmakers on defense.
We do. We really do.
We need playmakers on defense. And I that's my defensive philosophy too when it comes to who makes plays. All that safe testing, that shit don't translate when it comes to defensive players. I'm sorry. Not all the time. You say, man, who makes the most plays? But that's just my draft spiel, bro. Cowboys, please. We gotta hit, bro.
We gotta do something.
Well, anything else? We got about like 10 minutes. Oh no, it's almost 8:45. So.
Nah, let's see. I think we hit it pretty well. Did pretty well. I mean, picked a play in. We'll do a playoff tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we did good. There's the other Dallas stuff going on.
Okay, real quick. Who you more disappointed in? Kawhi or Devin Booker? Or is this one of them topics that we gotta wait because it's not over for Devin Booker?
We may have to wait, but regardless, Devin Booker is more disappointing overall as a player. Truthfully. Devin Booker has never done anything outside of the Chris Paul run to warrant himself to be. Devin Booker is supposed to be in the Kawhi lane. Devin Booker is supposed to be he's an all-NBA first team kind of player. He's been jumped by Luka. He's been jumped by SGA. He's been jumped by even Jalen Brunson.
That's true.
Devin Booker was supposed to be one of these top guys.
He was.
No one ever thinks of him like that. Luka came in there and took him to school.
Yeah.
Ain't been the same ever since.
Because people forget he was fourth in the MVP voting and first team All NBA one year with Tatum and Luka. Yeah, he just fell off the map, bro.
People look at him as this elite scorer, this elite talent, this elite offensive machine, and I don't see it. In big moments, I definitely don't see it. Yeah, he played next to Kevin Durant and couldn't do anything with that. He's supposed to make your life easy.
And then he had that fake game 4 when he had like 40 in a suite to make it seem like his stats was good. But I will say this: I'm more disappointed in Kawhi in this single play in, but just because it's like, nigga, this was win or go home, and you've been way better than Steph all year. So you literally was the reason they lost that game too, because everybody showed up with you in the second half. So I'm more disappointed in Kawhi this time. But yeah, that's all, man. This has been another episode of your sports related podcast. I'm D Noseball. It's Chris. We gone.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can live comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.